Good morning, guys. It is part 2 of the Kia Sport Swap, and hopefully it's gonna be the day it runs. I'm honestly not sure though, so we'll see. Just went to the store and bought all this stuff. Pilot bearing removal tool, gear oil for the transmission, engine oil for the new engine, an engine hoist or an engine leveler so I could hold both the engines up and take the oil pans and swap them, an oil pan to drain it, rear main seal for the Kia, a resurface flywheel, and I believe that is it. And since the last time I saw you, I started the hole in the bell housing for the crank position sensor. I also replaced both motor mounts, and today I'm gonna also replace the transmission mount. But yeah, we've got a lot of work out today, so I'm gonna get home ASAP and start this. All right, guys, we got the crank position sensor drilled in. That's actually a huge relief, because I was not sure how I was gonna do it. Like, I was pretty nervous about making this hole wrong, but with the bracket from 60 Time Fab, it went in pretty much perfectly with no issue. But yeah, there's some metal shavings I gotta clean out of here so it's not on my clutch. And yeah, now we can start assembling the rest of the motor. All right, we got the oil draining out right now into the new drain pan, and we are going to take off this oil pan. We got it hooked up with the load leveler, so this is pretty handy. So yeah, we're getting progress, and we're gonna get the Kia up on there. We're gonna get this done. All right, we got the oil pan off and the pickup tube. I believe we need the pickup tube. I'm not sure if the Kia one's compatible, but now we're gonna place this engine down on the ground on that piece of wood, pick up that engine, remove that oil pan, and then swap them. Then we're gonna swap all the pulleys and stuff, and we're gonna put in a new rear main seal. I have a new rear main seal, a new pilot bearing, and then we should be all good to go.
Not fucking dropping.
Okay, so where we're at right now is we have the oil pan bolts off and like the gasket broken, but it seems to be like hung up on the pickup tube, and we have no idea how to get that off yet. So we're gonna do a cool thing that I like to call YouTube, and that's how you become a mechanic. You just YouTube it.
Yeah, essentially.
You know what I'm stoked about? Because I bought this engine as just a random junker. Look how clean the oil is. It's
right?
Like golden.
Dude, that's what I was tripping on.
The cam is fucking, or no, it's not a cam. I'm tripping.
Those are
It's a crank.
Crank.
Crank one out, buddy, right in the oil pan.
All right, we got the oil pan off. It looks like there was like 2 gaskets. Like, we took off the wrong part of the gasket and bent that one, but good thing that the Mazda one will work just fine. So I'm pulling that off right now. Leon and Lachlan are gonna start cleaning that oil pan. Once we get the oil pan off, do the timing belt, and then we're ready to throw that motherfucker in. Oh yeah, wait, and the clutch. See, that's supposed to, like, watch what happens.
It's like a little too small.
And,
Oh, those, we got the gasket worker.
it
It might be a Wonder Bread type of dairy pie.
Dude, I really don't want it to be. Really get the fucking...
It's crazy that people do this shit with bread, bro.
I do it with bread. It takes a long time.
He's a baker.
I had to do it while underneath the truck.
Yeah,
Do
you
the
get the
bread chip
bearing out.
underneath.
Under the truck.
I don't think it's... I mean, maybe it'll
Is it
go.
going?
It could.
Oh, it looks like he's going.
No. No, he used a Mazda oil pan. All right. We're going to get a before and after. See, greasy little boy. And then... What's up? Oh yeah, look, that looks brand new. Hey, I'll rotate it for you.
Can I hit that wood?
There we go. That looks beautiful. Now time to time it. Put the timing belt and tensioners on. And then the clutch and pilot bearing, and we should be good. Okay, update. We have the timing belt. It's in time. We just got the harmonic balancer on. Only 2 bolts will go in because I'm using the Mazda one. Which, now that I think about it, how the fuck am I gonna put that belt right there? That's a question for later. We'll get back to you on that.
It's okay.
All right, yeah, we got the alternator kind of halfway on. We got the harmonic balancer on. We got the fan pulley on. Now what we need to do is get the power steering bracket on. That's super easy. And then we're gonna get the oil pan on. We gotta re-gasket that. And then
Not this one, guys. Don't worry.
no, not that one. And then clean this surface a little bit, yeah. And then we're gonna do the pilot bearing, rear main seal, clutch, and then drop it in.
Nice. Some oil on your face.
That's fine. It's all right. It'll be fine. All right, so my bearing puller didn't work, so we're using this dirty hot dog buns and hammering bread.
Back to the roots.
Back to the roots. Give me my hammer. Where's my?
Give me my hammer.
Where's
These
my
things are booty, man. All you need is some fucking
wet
hot
bread.
dog bun. This is gonna be a pain to hammer it in with that.
Stuff that shit in there. Like that.
Don't forget that at the end of the day, it's just bread pie.
It's just
bread.
It's just bread.
Eat your little piece. It don't matter. It's just bread.
It's just bread.
Ew, that looks fucking foul.
Oh yeah.
That sounds so gross. Wait, what?
You gotta eat it. You gotta eat it afterwards.
Yeah.
Did you know I ate it after?
It looks like it would have some nice jelly on there. Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna pack this. This takes a second. I was so hyped too that I didn't need to do that. I was like, hell yeah, the Kia's pilot bearing's good. It's not blown up at all. And then it's like, you need the Mazda one. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that's unlucky. This thing, these little divots aren't really holding on to anything, so.
I was like telling the fucking people at the auto parts store too. And I was like, you guys have a bearing, like a pilot bearing removal tool? Like I really don't want to use bread.
Yeah.
And look at me now, wet hot dog buns. You know, you'd think I would know by now to like put on gloves, but I still don't know that. I don't have that.
Camera guy has gloves on.
Just
Don't let it go to waste. There's hungry kids in Africa. Better eat that shit after pie.
you wanna split a piece with me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was making a latke.
You know, you don't like see a lot of progress until like it really starts happening. Dude, that's like a fucking, it's like cream pieing right now, dude.
You've never seen a man shove a fucking whole hot dog loaf.
Into a pilot bearing hole.
You ain't lived. You ain't lived,
I
buddy.
ain't seen the pilot.
It's already popped out a little bit.
That's-
Making great progress here. And we're
Actually, yeah, 'cause
only halfway through a bun.
It took
We're
so.
only through one bun. We have 2.5 left.
No, I have, yeah. This took so long with Nolan's, dude. I was underneath the truck. Look at my pants.
It's juicy.
I know. I don't get to eat the bread until the end. That's my reward.
God, this is fucking heinous.
Sorry. So am I grossing you out with my bread?
Nah, it's cool.
Okay.
I might
I'm
have
too
to
happy
use
doing
this later.
You heard it here, guys.
Hot dog buns.
Hot dog buns are better than sourdough for
Get
this.
yourself some buns.
I do have to replace this seal right here. I don't know how I'm gonna do that though. Being underneath the car and doing this.
And the bread just falling in your face.
The title for this video should be like, he used bread for what?
He's using the modified bread technique. It's the classic Kyrie ointment strat.
I'd be really mad if...
Not many have heard of it.
Nice.
We get down and dirty out here.
All right, Pylaw, where are we at?
Okay, so it's been a little bit. Right now I'm assembling the flywheel. I just replaced the rear main seal, put the pilot bearing in. Now I'm putting in the flywheel. We still have to put on the oil pan. I ended up switching over to the Kia pulley and the Kia alternator. I don't know how I'm gonna get a belt around it yet. That too. But we're getting there. We're getting close. Once I figure out how to get everything belted up, that'll be nice. But I just gotta do some research, button that up before I forget. But yeah, right now I'm gonna torque the flywheel down. Are we almost ready for the... I wanna put the oil pan on before it gets dark. And then we should be good. All right guys, quick update because I haven't really been filming much because it's nighttime. Obviously I have my truck lights running. I'm just kind of trying to get this shit done, but I'll update you of what we got. My bad on not filming everything. I'm just trying to get it done so I can make other videos because I'm sure like no one's here for the actual swap, but I thought I'd film it anyway. So we've got the new the resurface flywheel, stage 4 clutch, stage 4 pressure plate for the Mazda, and we've got everything hooked up, motor mounts, whatnot, transmission mounts. We have the Kia alternator hooked up, but we have no belt yet. We'll get that later. I just replaced the transmission mount, and once we drop this thing in, all we need to do is connect everything like fuel lines, electrical, and bleed the clutch, and then we should be all good. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish everything tonight. I think I'm gonna try and get the engine in tonight. All right, guys, it's the next day, and it's raining out. Usually I'd be super excited for that, but right now, I don't want that at all. This is where we're at right now. We have it semi-set, like we have it inside the truck, and that's why I have the hood on, but we don't have it paired to the transmission or the motor mounts. Once we get that all set up, then we'll route the heater, like we'll route everything to get it hopefully started. I'm not sure though. In theory, I'd love to get it running today, but it's raining, and we also don't have a belt for the alternator. All right, after trial and error, I've gotten 2 bolts started. For the life of me, I cannot get this motor mount to go on. I haven't even, and I cannot get the other one to fit in there either. Okay, so we're at kind of a stopping point right now. I almost have it in, but the cherry picker decided to lose all hydraulic pressure on me. See, this is max, you can turn it this way. Nothing, just nothing. It has oil in it. I might need to bleed it. I'm not sure though. It just randomly, like, I was adjusting the transmission so I could push the motor back a little bit so I can get it onto the motor mount. Let me show you where we're at. Where we have it in, but it's not lined up with the motor mounts, and that motor mount won't line up. So what I need to do is I need to push the motor itself back a little bit. I was about to do it. I thought I was about to get it, but then the cherry picker died on me. So I just posted on my story asking if I could borrow anyone's cherry picker. Hopefully someone replies or someone knows how to fix this. But yeah, we're at a stopping point now. That kind of sucks because I wanted to get it all buttoned up. It's going to be raining for the whole rest of the week. It's going to be like super rainy for the whole rest of the week. And I thought I could get this swap in, have an easy 130 horsepower for some good videos, but I guess not yet. We're almost there. We're super close though. All we need to do is button up the exhaust, rest of the bell housing bolts, the ECU and wiring, all the accessory belts. I need to go get some belts from the auto parts store. Starter, alternator, power steering, I guess that counts as accessories. I'm not sure though. I think that might be it for things that we need to do. Oh yeah, and we need to bleed the clutch and put a new slave cylinder in. All right, so we finally got one motor mount semi on there. I mean, I kind of have it loosely on there so we can get the other one on. We're still struggling with that. We're using floor jacks right now to maneuver the bottom of the engine and transmission and truck. Oh yeah, pry bar and a little bit of a dream worked. We're now attached. Let's fucking go. Holy cow, does that look good? I may be absolutely soaked, but we got it in here before it started raining too bad. Go. All right, guys, a little update. I think I figured out why there's crank no start. So we pulled the coil pack, and I don't think that's supposed to be like that. So we're gonna pull the valve cover and see what the heck happened. We're pretty sure that this is fuel. Let's see what it looks like, the big reveal. Okay, that's weird. Why is it all right there? That's better than I thought, honestly. Let's try and figure this out. Oh, that's straight starting fluid too.
Oh, I knew it smelled pretty bad.
Dude, but look at all the rest of it. It looks mint, like barely used. Okay, we gotta figure out why the hell this is happening. I have a new valve cover gasket that I could throw right on. The spark plugs are just fucking flooded though.
Yeah, get your fingers in there.
I know, I'm gonna feel it all out. I can't find that bolt though. There it is. Okay, and here's a valve cover gasket bolt that.
Peanut butter!
Look at my hands.
Oh.
Dude,
that's what it looks like after I...
What? Okay, go. Okay, ready? Go. All right.
Nothing.
All right, I'll get throttle.
Dude, I know. My neighborhood is pissed, probably. Alright guys, let me update you. The FE3 finally starts. And I'm going to show you how I did it. So if anybody else has any issues, then they're going to be able to solve this. So I don't know if we ever touched base on the fact that there's no water in my spark plug hole. That's because it was outside for months. I should have covered that. That's my bad. What I did though, let's see this. This is basically my entire swap right here. There's like no videos about doing this on an EFI already truck. So if you have, most of them aren't EFI, but if yours happens to be EFI from the factory like mine, this is how you do it. So originally you just put a jumper from the main fuse on the Mazda to the main fuse on the Kia, and then you connect from your ignition coil, which on the EFI is this black and white cord, and that goes all the way, whoa, that goes all the way down around to your ECU, to the white red cord that goes to pin 58 on the ECU. And then I don't know if you can see here, but in this loop of wiring, there's a black and red wire, and you can wire that directly to the fuse box under here. It's under the meter fuse, I believe. I have a little fancy double fuse action for that, but you don't really need it. Now I don't have my O2 sensors properly hooked up or anything binded down, no exhaust, so I'm only gonna start it for a little bit because it is loud, but it runs pretty good. It runs pretty good. Here, crank up. Oh, the crank position sensor and the timing aspect of this all is being a little weird. As you can hear, very loud. But it started. What I had to do is, because I had literally a dead system from day one. I don't know what was wrong. My crank position sensor had 0 12 volt. My cam position sensor had 0 12 volt, and neither did my injectors. My injectors would not pulse. So I have a 12 volt wire going from the injector harness, which it's a solid green wire, and it goes underneath here. Never mind, that's right here. So obviously I need to clean everything up, but this is how I have it all routed to this terminal block right here. I kind of made this little funky thing. It seemed like the best way I could organize everything, but basically it all comes from the ignition coil, from the stock harness. So you can't take out the stock harness. My issue though right now is I'm having a hard time getting the crank position sensor to line up and stay lined up. I have a bracket, but it is not letting me line it up to the correct position at all. We got the wiring a little cleaned up. I mean, a lot cleaned up. I got the crank position sensor mounted up somewhat. I had to kind of bend the bracket to make it fit to where I drilled the holes a little better. I put just the first part of the catalytic converter. This part didn't fit. So, but it sounds much better.